Sorry, I'm a little late tonight. A bunch of stuff came up and just life comes at you and then delays you, and I still got to do what I got to do. So we're just doing it a little later, is all. Here we are, July 22nd, 2022. You can see our loop playing here. And we've got a CME, and then there's an object goes there, and one down here. So we're going to go through this real quick. You can see this one right here. The top one's kind of faint and hard to, we'll just look at it real quick. Comes off right there. There's something in that one. Shift the camera over a little bit. There we go. There we go. All right, you can see something came off here. Let me just pause it. Let's back it up a bit. Get this just right here for you guys. Hello, somebody's there. So we're talking about this little CME right here. Here's as it emerges from behind the occulter, the instrument reacting to it. You can see we have a nice little round shape right there. Let me pull that down, sorry. There we go. Nice little round shape right here. Here's our instrument reacting to it. I'm going to go forward a few frames. Well, here, let's just zoom on this because it's easier to see in this frame right here. Okay, you can see our core object right in here and the CME bubbling out in front of it. Okay, so there's that. And then we're going to progress through this. Get this out of the way there. Okay, so slide that down. You can see it's there. It moves out pretty fast. There's a shot of it right there where we can kind of see this round object right here. CME still reacting to it. Okay, that's not the main one though, so let's keep going here. Let's put this back into motion. And I want to pause on this one down below here. That one right there. Let me scoot this back down a tad. Okay, this event right here, we're going to go through it a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. And right about here, you can see we have a round black core here in the middle. Here's a good shot of it. Now let me zoom in on this real quick. Okay, so boom. Here we are. Here's our black round object right here. Here's its magnetic field. The CME is responding to it. The instrument is responding to it as well here. So here's our object moving out right there. And then we'll go a few more frames. And it pulls and stretches all this plasma as it goes off. There's another little incident going on up here, but it's pretty small, hard to see. We'll focus on the rest of this as it moves out. Boom, 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 boom. So let me put this back into motion here. And slow it down a little bit for the CME here. All right, you can see it right there in the middle. Nice and clear. There we go. All right, so 2 objects today on the 22nd. I was wondering if there was going to be anything on the 22nd of the year 22. So, and sure enough, we had a little one there and one down here. This isn't supposed to hit us. This is just I really haven't gotten, I can't say that for sure because I haven't gotten a good angle on it from stereo A, but this looks like it's going off and down to the right, so it's going to miss us. It's not going to come at us. Some of the CME material might brush us or something. We might get sideswiped by a little of that. We'll look at some other instruments another day and see which direction this is coming, but I'm pretty sure it's not Earth facing. All right, so that was today, and we did a report on yesterday's already, so I'm going to take you back to my channel here, and we're going to do a quick report on the spiritual realm again.
Instrument, so I could go back into the archive.
Okay, so let me fast forward through this a little bit here to the good part. Right about here. Okay, so this all started happening for me back on September 10th of 2017. I don't know if you can see it down here on the bottom here, but this is September 10th of 2017, and this is when everything, my whole world changed upside down. God showed me this image on another, just, it was posted on my screen. I wasn't even on a weather or a space weather channel or anything. And I saw something different going on here, and I couldn't figure it out for a while, but I'm going to show you here a little bit. We're going to this video just a tad bit further here. Okay, so this is the first image I seen right here, and I don't know if you can see it, but the CME coming out is wrapping around and going in front of this black round object right here. And if you look closely, it has a wing going back this way, and on this side it's really hidden, but there's a matching wing curling and going back this way. They're like plasma wings or plasma tails streaking off of this object when the CME hits it. This is the fabled winged planet Nibiru. Here's you can see these plasma wings coming off of it here. And let me do this real quick, because there's better. There we go. So you can see this wing coming off, pointing back this way, one back here. It's really faint, but when you zoom in, you can see it. It's there. And this happened on September 10th of 2017. That's 13 days before the Revelation 12 sign. In the Revelation, it says, the dragon appeared before the woman to devour the child. The woman was draped in the sun with the moon at her feet and a crown of 12 stars. Well, that actually took place and happened on September 23rd. And 13 days before, I was shown this image, and I figured out what was going on here, and there's more. There's not just this, but back behind it here, let me go here to this part. I'm going to just let this video play for a second here. If it will, when we get my...
Here, this is what's causing our flares. Here's a conduit of plasma that is sucking off of our sun, going into this planet. Here's a damage ring or an impact zone on this planet right here. You can see Nibiru sticking out in front of it here. Run this backwards.
No, I want to pause it right there. So, this image right here, this CME comes out and drapes and curves and goes right over this round object right here. This is a three-dimensional picture. You got to remember, this space is three-dimensional. So this object is still back behind the sun a little bit. This little conduit of plasma, this cone shape, is coming off of the sun and going into this, and when it slams into this, it creates a damage ring or an impact zone. And you can see this dark ring right here is the plasma that came off the sun, hit this, and then spread out. Okay, this is the plasma bending. It's bending light. It's actually taking light and bending it and going over this object right here. So that is that's Nemesis right there. Okay, so this is where it all started with this. This was in 3 X-class flares in a series, right in a row, back to back to back. And this was right when the sun was supposed to be going into solar minimum. And I knew there was something wrong with this, and God showed me what was going on here, and I reported on it. And I continue to report on it to this day. So let's back up a little bit here. We want to go to this day now. Let's...
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on here. Where do we want to start? Oopsie. I'm too zoomed in on this video. I got to get backed out of it a little bit. All right. Do you guys see this image right here of the sun? Anything look weird about it? Because to me it sure looks like there's a face with an eye here, an eye here. Here's the pointed nose. Here's a crooked smile with broken teeth in it. And guess what? This is what the sun looked like on September 10th of 2017, the exact day of the here, let me pull this back a little bit so you can see the exact day that Nibiru and Nemesis went by. This is what the sun actually looked like. And if I could scroll down a little bit, you see there's a big gash in his head here. Let me see if I can pull it up. There we go. See this gash running down his head, like severely wounded right there? Pretty trippy. So that's not all, because let's see here. Maybe if I could play this. All right, yeah, wait.
It started at, let's say, 6:20.
Whoops, go back a little bit further here and let this play.
6th of 2017. This is just 2 weeks before the Revelation 12 star alignment in the sky. Now, did you see that? Something came from the right and blocked out the sun. Then it goes up and reveals the sun again. So we'll go back one more time. All right, you can see that that object went up on that pass. So first, it comes from the right. All right. So from the beginning of that, it started at, let's say, 6:20. Let's go one more frame here. 6:20. Here's half of the sun covered up. Now, a lot of people think that there's the aperture is closing and the satellite's turning 90 degrees and then the aperture reopens. Well, if it was an aperture, there'd be a straight line here. And as you can see, this is very jagged. So something, looks like a black cloud or something, is moving across the sun here. So this darkness starts at 6:21 and lasts until 7:10, roughly about 7:10, where it starts to expose the bottom half of the sun. Here again, there's a jagged line. There's no straight black line going across this. So I think this is an object crossing in front of our sun for a full 50 minutes. So while I was studying from this image to the next, oops, right there, while I was looking in between this image and this image, something happened. And my computer froze up with this image right here. And you can clearly see two eyes, the nose, the mouth, broken teeth, an evil grin. And my computer froze with that image on it, and it freaked me out. So I had the wherewithal to grab my camera and take a couple of shots of my computer of this face. So look at that for a minute, you guys. That's the sun. That is an actual image of the sun.
That's what the sun looked like during that event when we had the X flare that came off and I showed you hitting it, Nibiru, and then that bigger nemesis back behind it. This is what the sun was looking like on that day. And I think that's pretty significant. I think it's pretty trippy because for my computer to freeze up on this frame, I could never go back and get between the two frames and capture this again. My computer froze up when I was trying to go from the one image to the other with this, and it freaked me out. So I grabbed my camera, took a couple pictures of it before my computer shut down, and I mean, you can clearly see two eyes. Here's the nose right here, this crooked, wicked smile with broken teeth in it and stuff. So, crazy stuff going on there. All right. So, that was back on September 10th of 2017, just two weeks before the Revelation 12 star alignment. And now, let's see, I wanted to leave you with one more thing here while I still got a second. Where did Strange Guys go? There it is. Okay, I got one here for you. You guys will enjoy. Not that, but come on, skip this ad, turkeys. Hang on just a sec. I'm trying to get this commercial to to go, and something happening with my computer here. So maybe I'll just try something else real quick. Just bear with me for another sec. If this doesn't work, we might have to wrap it up because I can't be stuck right here on this. Oh, my computer's so filled with all kinds of junk that I can't even open one page. I have so many pictures and stuff jammed in this thing. I can't even access them all now. So let's X out of this and try opening a whole new thing. Just bear with me a couple more seconds, folks. I'm so sorry. This is the struggles we go through as YouTube creators, and I don't have the high-tech gadgetry support or anything like that. I'm just recording my thing with my camera here. So let's see, we can get back to my channel. Please, Lord, let this work. All right. Click on videos so all my stuff drops down. So we can drop down to Strange Sky, because I had one more face in the clouds I wanted you guys to see. And then you can always come over to my channel here and go through the Sky Show series I did. Coming up here, please bear with me. I'm so sorry, you guys. I had it all loaded up and then crash. So, there it is, right there. Okay, this one's pretty cool. It's worth it. Okay, I'll play this sucker. Come on, skip the ad. Well, guess I'm not going to get any cooperation tonight out of my computer. I'm sorry, folks. Thank you for bearing with me. I'll just have to show you on the next time I stream. Well, yeah, it's frozen up. All right, thank you so much. I love you all. I miss you all. God bless you all, and thank you for coming. And I got more for you coming, so just hang in there. Until my next video, I love you all. Bye.